After working as a nanny for over 17 years, I got a very good reputation as becoming a troubleshooter. When I get a brief on a family, I'll have a rough idea of what I feel I want to work with a family on. What are the techniques they're going to learn? What are the exercises I'm going to put them through? You can watch a family and receive what they have decided to tell you. And when you knock on that door and you meet the family for the first time and spend the first 30 minutes with them, you see a whole nother story. And they have their own idea of how they're going to fix themselves. And when you come in and actually say, we need to work on you here, sometimes it can be a surprise. So it's about listening to what's not being said. It's about what's breaking down this family so I can look at how I can start building them back up again.
I'm looking at a girl right now that's getting emotional about this, so let's get this resolved.
I have to be able to instinctually know when to step on that pedal and when to step off.
Stop it. Okay. Stop it. If the two of you, as grown adults, want to split your own marriage up, that's one thing. But no, you're screwing up 6 kids in the process. Is that fair for them? Is it? No. No, it's not. Who's being their voice right now? Like, this is the reality, okay?
I also need to know when to push just a little bit harder to be able to see, potentially, the stuff in them that they can't see, the magic in them that they can't see at the time.
If you don't realise tonight that you need to step up, this family's broke. Finished.
If a parent questions my techniques, I want to give them enough room to question, because that shows me that they're unsure. They're unsure of those techniques. They're doubting the technique.
I know that you're capable. I really want to see it from you. Does it make sense to what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to do it. If it makes sense, I know you understand me.
What I'm asking them to apply is for the benefit of them and their family. And I always say, does it make sense? Because I believe if it makes sense to that family, then they'll follow through and do it. It has to make sense.
So what have you noticed then?
I noticed that if they didn't yell at each other, then it would be a better thing. Right?
It is better.
This is a good thing. This makes me very happy.
The show is successful in helping families because it's got nothing to do about making a show. Nothing. It's all about helping the families. It's about being real. It's about connecting with families. It's about listening to what their problems are. It's about making sure that this family are happier when you walk away than when you first arrived. It's all about them. I want them to learn how to communicate better, how to break the mold with those dysfunctional patterns that they've learnt over the years from their own families and their own upbringing, so that they're raising their children to become these wholesome adults who will or maybe eventually have a family of their own. And that for me means that we're all going to live in a much better world. Ultimately, the world is going to be a kinder place. It's going to be one where I feel so passionate. I feel so passionate talking about it. It's going to be one where I believe that children will be heard. You know, that for me is why I wake up every morning. That's the difference that I want to make. Not just with one family, but to help those families realise the magic that they inspire for other families to change the way that they live, so that this world is a better place that we live in.